We've just come up the road a little bit. We want to go back to Whitby in the mornings, take a photo of Whitby. Hopefully the weather will be on our side. So tomorrow the plan is that we get up mega early because we're a few miles out from the Abbey, and then we'll try and get there nice and early for sunrise and show you the Abbey at sunrise.
Take me away from home,
And our plans to get up early and get on the road diminished rather quick as soon as we got into the bed in Freddie. No comments. But guys, it's so comfortable, it's so homely, and once we were tucked up last night, we just didn't want to get out this morning, and we thought we'd treat ourselves to a lie-in. And it looks like we've mucked up as well, because the skies are pretty clear. There's a few wispy clouds, bit of a haze, but why push yourself?
Good morning, good morning. Oh, so Tony told you we stayed in bed. And what a good night's sleep it was too. We are still going back to Whitby. We're going to go to the Whitby Abbey, and which inspired Bram Stoker's Dracula. Get some photos there. We've been told we need to walk the 100 steps up to it, or we might end up going down them, and just have a look at the shops and some whale bones. So yeah,
It's 199 steps, not 100.
I thought it was 100 steps.
No, 199.
I'm definitely walking down, not up.
Yeah, but we'll still get up to get back down.
You can go up, get the van and come back down today.
So, it's an English heritage site, and it don't open till 10 o'clock. And we're here still relatively early. It's around 9, so we're going to pop into Whitby, walk down these 199 steps, I think. Unless this is a slope. And try and grab a cup of tea, I think. So there's a big car park beside the Abbey with toilets there. If you decide to visit, bring some loose change with you, because the toilets are 40 pence to get into.
You can use your card.
Oh, you can swipe. You can swipe twice. You can swipe. Swipe and wipe, that's what we call that.
With Bram Stoker's inspiration for Dracula standing guard on the cliffs above, Whitby is the most popular seaside town in the UK, and not what we were expecting. So these aren't the 199 steps. I haven't counted these ones. I don't want to. But it's not the 199 steps from Bram Stoker's Dracula. We'll get to those later. Like a giant.
Very little doors. Little people, yeah.
The Church of St John the Evangelist and St Hilda's Catholic Church sit side by side at the top of Baxter Gate. Both are Grade II listed and built in a Gothic revival style. St John's was built in 1848, followed by St Hilda's in 1884. Both boast vast amounts of original features, and St John's was Baxter Street's parish church. St Hilda's also has a fine collection of Victorian and Edwardian fittings. The town is split by the River Esk. On the east you will find yourself surrounded by cottages that date back to the 15th century, with tiny twisting streets that lead to the infamous 199 steps, St Mary's Church and the Abbey. On the west, the streets open up. You will find the fun of the fair, tales of Dracula and views through the Whalebone Arch.
Amazing, Whitby. How many?
199. Or 204 according to that young lady. Nobody looks good or happy about going up them.
I am.
I am blowing.
You are blowing. Right, I'll go.
My legs hurt.
So we've made it back to the van. Unfortunately, Claire's not feeling her best. So we've come back to the van, for me to get some grub and not spend all my money in the lovely Whitby shops. By the way, guys, what an amazing little fishing village and well worth a visit. Highly recommended. It's absolutely gorgeous and not what we expected. There's some lovely shops down there, local shops, and plenty to see and do, especially with the Abbey here and the church, the steps. There's a couple of museums in the town, so you can make a real good day of it here. And you could park up here next to the Abbey, the same as us, and it's £9. Yeah, £9 per parking per day, so not too bad for the whole day that you could spend walking around this beautiful Whitby. So the weather's changed a little bit. It's all gone overcast, so very flat skies for us in photography, so we're going to move on instead. We didn't get a chance to look around the Abbey up close and personal, so we'll see. Maybe at the end of this adventure we'll swing back past Whitby, because it's absolutely, like I said, stunning place and well worth a visit. And we'll go into the grounds of which is English Heritage, of which we are still members. So whilst we're still members, we may as well take advantage and have a look around the Abbey. But not today.
The Abbey dates back to 656 AD and is the founding point of the current town, although the remains of a Roman lighthouse and settlement can be found on the headland, indicating an even earlier settlement.
As Claire battles with her stomach pain, about all she can manage is to just sit still. So we take this opportunity to hit the road. There is a weather front approaching the east coast, so we decide to head west, inland and a little further north. The roads here are incredible, and themselves being of Roman origin have many a story to tell. The roads are an integral part of our stories, and having crisscrossed the country many times, arguably travelling by road is by far the best way to truly see the diversity of the UK. Well, a good evening when we find ourselves in the middle of Kielder Forest. So we've done a bit of a drive from the east coast today, just to again to get some miles under our belt as we head up north. No real plan, we just decided to come inland a bit, and ended up at Kielder Forest. There's a forest drive here and a massive reservoir, but unfortunately the drive around the back of the reservoir is actually shut and don't open until later on in the year, towards summertime. We're going to camp down here for the night and drive out of here in the morning. So I'm just going to make myself some dinner, make myself and I selfish. I'm going to make some dinner and settle down for the night.
I'm looking larger than life.
You
Don't
are.
get excited.
You are larger than life, sweetheart. And it's not to do with your IBS. You're just a larger than life character.
Occasionally.
So we've just had our lovely winter warmer stew that we prepared at home and brought with us. It was really tasty, just what we needed because its temperature's dropped again. So you can guess what time it is. Chocolate buttons on the table because it's my treat, and it is
Ludo o'clock. Notice how they are Tony's treats on the table, not mine.
yeah, but that's not my fault. You got IBS.
It's not fair.
No, so Claire does suffer quite bad from IBS, and it always flares up when we're away. absolutely guaranteed. But it's not just a discomfort. It can put her in hospital, which it has done a few times. So yeah, not the best. But she's strong as an ox, and is prepared to get an arse whipping playing Ludo. So there you go.
Thanks.
That's all right.
I've got my mint tea. Go me.
Yeah.
Yes.
60.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
And we're off.
And a little message to our good friend Stephen Godfrey. As you'll notice, there's no alcohol on the table, pal, and no pubs nearby. I think he's saying something about us.
I don't know what. So rude.